What up, y'all? Firstly, what I want to start off with is actually it's not that hot in here. Expecting it to be a lot hotter, but I just want to show you this. Like, look at all that. That's that is crazy. That's crazy. Pretty much. Trying to keep a low profile. You know what I'm saying? But today I wanted to talk about a game series, and this is actually, what's crazy is like throughout my entire time recording these videos, I've only had to delete one video, and that was unfortunately me talking about Resident Evil and Five Nights at Freddy's. So to make up for that loss, I will be posting, I guess, like talking about Resident Evil. And honestly, let me tell you guys how I got started. How I got started with Resident Evil. I forgot when this happened. That happened when I was very young. I think maybe my uncle, maybe my brother, I forgot who, but one of them bought Resident Evil 7 Biohazard. If you know, you know. And well, they bought the game, right? And I think I saw them playing it, and I also played it a little bit. I forgot what happened. Like, I don't know if somebody bought the game or what, but I know I've played the game before. But I was very little when I played Biohazard, kind of. It did come out in 2017, so I was like very young still. So, but yeah, I was young, and I started playing Biohazard. I never completed the game, and it was just my first experience with Resident Evil. And it was, what's crazy to think about is it was the first Resident Evil game that did something different. If you know what I'm talking about, like did it a first person point of view. And I feel like people sleep on Biohazard, Resident Evil 7. I feel like they sleep on that game. And its protagonist, Ethan. Come on, man. And also, it came with the most. I think it was like there were so many DLCs that came with it, bro, or expansion packs, whatever you want to call them. And legit, like most of them were pretty good expansion packs. But it's crazy to think that like it was the first Resident Evil game I've ever played and watched. And I was just so terrified from it, bro. Literally, that's the reason why I never completed it, because I was so scared of the game, bro. And it's still pretty scary. I admit, it still makes me jump, bro. But like, man, if I could go back, I would probably finish the game. But honestly, when you think of a goated character from Resident Evil, you probably think of somebody like Leon, Chris, Jill, Claire. You think of all these characters, these goated characters. But to me, I think Ethan is goated. Just personally. Not only was he the first protagonist I played as in Resident Evil, but I mean, looking at his feats, I mean, bro, come on, this man is goated. Man literally fought all these creatures and all these villains all in one night, or one day, all in one day. And the fact that he died and he was just infected by mold and he kept going, and he lived, and on top of that, he he was just fucking overpowered as hell. Just crazy. And the fact that he had his hand chopped off and then he was able to reload a gun with one hand even before he was infected. Wait. No. He wasn't infected yet. He just got his hand chopped off. And yet he somehow was able to reload a gun with one hand. I think. Did he get his hand chopped off before he was infected? I think so. I hope I'm wrong. But yeah, it's crazy to think that he did all that in one night. And even though he died, it took him. The fact that he died and then he was infected by the mold and continued on with saving Mia and eventually saving her, and then later on Zoe. It's crazy to think he did that all in one night. And then Village. I mean, that's just a whole another game to talk about. I mean, Loki, I have not watched Village much yet. Like, I know the ending and a little bit of the beginning, but that's all I really know about the game. But I do know some of his feats. I mean, the fact that he was able to fight a Heisenberg and Miranda's other children, and also Miranda herself, like always, in one day, bro. He was able to defeat all of them in one day. And what makes him more badass is the fact that he was just a father, bro. He's no, like, secret agent like Leon, or he's no STARS agent like Jill. He was just a normal, ordinary guy. He was just a normal, ordinary guy that's infected by mold. And that trained with Chris for 3 years. It's crazy to think that he legit just did that all in one day. And also on top of that, he did the other stuff before Village. It's crazy, man. In Resident Evil 7, he didn't even know how to reload a gun, and yet he was still able to do all that stuff in Resident Evil 7 in one day. And literally the same result, but with different times, I guess. He was just able to do all this stuff all in one day. Literally no time was wasted. And the fact that he got his heart ripped out and then he lived through that, crazy. And he was falling apart right by then. He was already falling apart. So the fact that he was able to live for that long to then defeat Miranda, save Rose, and sacrifice himself, that's crazy to me. That he is my go-to character. Of course, I still prefer Leon, but I feel like to me, Ethan is up there with it as the top 5 goated protagonist. I mean, he's the most relatable out of all the protagonists. I mean, in Resident Evil 9, I heard that they're giving us a character that's scared of everything, which might be the second most relatable character, but Ethan, I feel like out of every single character in the story, he's probably the most relatable, because he was willing to do anything to save and protect his family, and well, he succeeded. So personally, that's why I think he's a go-to character and one of my favorite characters of all time, and a very slept on character. He's the most underrated, I feel like, Out of anyone in the series, he's the most underrated. Yeah, I mean, I'll say this, like, Rebecca is up there. Rebecca's up there, 100%. But even I feel like she gets how should I say it? Like, she gets more, like, she gets more recognition, you know what I mean? She gets more, how should I say, screen time? No, not like, she's more recognizable than, like, Ethan. But I feel like, but that's just my opinion. That's just my opinion. Like, of course, you can disagree with me. You could beat the shit out of me and tell me, bro, you're so wrong. Shut your motherfucking mouth up before I kick your ass. Bro, you better say that Leon is better, bro, or Chris is better, or Jill is better, or Claire is better, bro. Look, like I said, this is my opinion. You don't have to agree with me. And honestly, I don't blame you if you don't agree with me, because, like I said, I'm still 100% on the Leon team, but honestly, I will always be a part of that Ethan Winters team, bro. But then again, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter who you choose, honestly, who you think is the go-to character, because they all end at the same destination, saving the day, being badasses, and doing other good things. Now tell me that you guys see this. I'm gonna give you guys a question that you guys might be able to answer. I know. Who's the most relatable character in Resident Evil of all time? It could be even a side character. It could be a side character. It could be a protagonist. It can literally be a mysterious character, like, you know, that police officer in Resident Evil 7 that Ethan meets twice, and then he gets his head decapitated by a shovel by Jack. Who do you think is the most relatable? And also, let me ask you guys another thing. While we're on the topic of doing anything for your family, tell me this. Who's that one person in your family, or hell, in your friend group, that you are willing to do anything for? It could be a aunt, it could be your mom, it could be your dad. And I'll give you up to 2 options. I'll give you two people that you could choose from. Originally I was gonna do 1, but I know, knowing me, like, I would not be able to choose just one person. So let me know. 2 people that you could choose. It could be a sibling. It could be a parent. It could be just another family member. I don't know. You guys let me know. But that's all I really want to talk about. You know, Resident Evil. You know. And just a bit, by the way, this is not going to be the last video today. Honestly, I might stay out here for like a couple more hours. Wait until this video is posted, and then I'm gonna probably record the other part of the video. But you gotta stay out here and enjoy the sunset. It's great, beautiful as hell out of here, man. Even though it's kind of hot, it's still pretty nice out here. But you guys will be getting a video in a couple hours, maybe. I'm just gonna like post this video, wait until it's uploaded, and then shoot the next video, and then and then by then I'll probably be going to bed because I am tired. I just finished school and I'm like, fuck me. And it's like, man. It's like, fuck me, bro. Like, man, I can't, bro. I'm tired. I'm trying to go to bed. What's crazy is, like, I got a good night's rest. Bro, I went to sleep around, like, 7 yesterday, and then I woke up at, like, 5. I don't know. But, we're just, in the video, posted, wait for it to upload. Then I'm gonna come back on here, talk about Finance Freddy's, and, yeah, you guys have those little, videos to watch. Yeah, I'm gonna just, oh, yeah, wait, by the way, sorry. Expected or not given, and, hope you guys have a nice day, and hope if you ever see this, then, I appreciate you for watching, and, yeah, enjoy life.